Ooh-wee! Feeling a little bit spicy today. Just a little bit stiff. It's a little bit sore. Not so much here. Not so much here. I don't know if you can see this, but boy, I am just so fortunate right now to not be in a surgery bed. Yesterday, I was biking and biking so fast and so fun. It was just the best trails with some of my good buddies in the cusp and about to do a heli bike trip, and we were coming down. I was just so excited. And what I would like to talk about is that there are two things I love about pain. And right now I have a little bit of pain drugs in me. They didn't give me much at the hospital, but basically I I was going down this trail and I lost control and I hit a tree. And it's weird to forget stuff. It was weird to like have some temporary moments. I still don't remember getting from the tree down to the truck. But anyway, I had to get exported with an ambulance from Nicusp to Kelowna, which is about 3.5 hours or something like that. And with this neck thing, maybe I'll put that on here, but this neck cone brace deal, kind of like they give dogs at when they don't want them to scratch, kind of the equivalent. And because there was a chance that they have to operate on my back. Well, it turns out I only fractured 2 or 4. There were 2 fractures in my vertebrae. But anyways, at midnight last night, the doc said, "You're free to go." And so even though my back feels like the mouth of a tired dog right now, or feels like I've just been stoned, like stoned as in, like thousands of years ago when they would stone people. I feel like people have been chucking rocks at my back. But you know what's beautiful about all this, and it makes it so worth it? First of all, the trail was amazing, amazing riding trails there. But the love of my community, my people, my friends is so overwhelming. And I was even talking to them, talking about my friends to the nurses and stuff, and the staff at the hospital, and actually a couple of them were like, "Oh man, that makes me want to cry. How beautiful! Like even seeing the faces of the people. There's so much care and love in your group." And I think that's so beautiful about when people go through a painful situation. It really, people just stand up and are there for you. At least I've experienced that a lot as I've gotten hurt. I love that about painful situations. And even globally, you think about tsunamis or earthquakes, you think about all the people that stand up and want to help. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. The other thing is, this is the funny thing. So when the doctor last night at midnight, the doctor said, "Yeah, you're free to go." And I was like, "Well, so when can I, what can I do, or what can I not do? Can I mountain bike, or what how will I?" And he said this line. He said, "Let pain be your guide." And it's crazy because I've been thinking about this idea, kind of emotionally, or relationally. Pain is such a gift because it sometimes forces you. Right now it's hard to kind of sit up straight and but it's and that means I'm not able to ride this weekend. It's such a bummer. But it guides you, and I think sometimes, no, is it sometimes? Yeah, I think pain is such a gift because it sometimes forces you to make changes in your life that you ultimately know you need to make, but sometimes you don't have the balls to do that, or well, there might be a lot of reasons why you're just not ready, or that you're not willing to kind of count the cost of what that change might mean until that pain becomes so great that you stop doing whatever it is, or leave that relationship, or change that job, or whatever. And it's funny because I have some buddies that are like, dude, stop. What the hell are you thinking? You got to stop biking. Like, why would you keep doing this? You keep getting hurt. But I will not. It is not. I have to bike. I want to bike, and this is worth it. Now, if the pain was greater, if I was rolling up and I didn't have access to be able to use my arms and legs, that would first of all make. I don't know how I'd have to hit the record button with my nose, which is very easily possible. But maybe then I would make some changes because I would be forced to. Anyway, so the point is, in the recovery world, there's a line that's thrown around that's called the gift of desperation, and in order to become desperate, you have to experience a certain amount of pain in order to make a change, in order to go into recovery, or and I love that the word gift is in there. It's the gift of desperation, and I would say there's a gift in pain. Now my son asked me, he's like, okay, Pop, so what did you learn from this? And I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't go as fast on a trail the first time you're doing it. Just that would be wisdom. But honestly, it's so you just get so excited and adrenaline kicks in. So I don't know if I learned anything. So here I am, just being vulnerable. I don't know if I would do anything different. Again, maybe if the pain was greater, the fact that I can play guitar now, or I'm gonna try and play a song, and I can sit up, is like unbelievable to me. Where they were in a code red ambulance, just like 15 hours ago, trying to get me to KGH because they thought I might need back surgery. I could have been laid out for 6 weeks and doing no activities for 2 years. That's what one of the nurses was telling me. So anyway, so my encouragement to you is, where are you feeling pain? If you were to let pain guide you, what would that pain be guiding you to? Or what would that pain, here's a different word that I have a couple buddies, well, Stu and Lance, they always use this word, is inviting. I love that word, invitation. What is the pain in your life inviting you into? Is it inviting you to stop something or to change something? And what is it changing you? What is it inviting you to change towards, or give up?
In the echo of the morning, sparrows sing their song. On the edge of the coastline, the seawall keeps me strong. Now the new moon is rising, waves are crashing at my door. A broken shell that reminds me, don't let go. What if I walk too close to the shore and the tide rolls in? I'll never know what's under the water, under the water. Ooh, leave me your shells and I'll give you a home. By the flooded coastal armor, where fear and faith collide, lying naked in the shallows. The sun and moon aligned. Now the wreckage inside me breaks an inlet to the sea. Beauty lands all around me. It sets you free. What if I walk too close to the shore and the tide rolls out? I'll never know what's under the water, under the water. Ooh, leave me your shells and I'll give you a home. Open hands, come and leave. Now when you pass that place on the shore and the tide rolls again, don't run away. Trust in the water. Ooh, leave me your shells and I'll give you a home. Trust in the water, trust in the water. Ooh, leave me your shells.